Hello viewers, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. I feel so elated, I feel so excited today because it's a good news. You can now come into Canada as an international student, as a tourist, someone on a tourist visa, diplomat, whoever you are, apart from a citizen or a permanent resident, you can now come into Canada. So in this video today, I'll be dissecting the information for you who can come into Canada, what you need to do on your arrival, everything you need to get in place so that your transition into Canada will be smooth. That is what I will share with you in this episode today. Alright viewers, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. I still remember my humble self, MC Bernardino. This is Canada Reality, where I dish out content for those that are in Canada already and those that are aspiring to migrate into Canada. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, please, it doesn't cost you anything. Support this channel by hitting on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that anytime I drop a video, which I do once in a week, you will get the notification and you will enjoy this video. And for our returning viewers, thank you very much for believing in us. Smash the likes button and don't forget, share this video with whoever you feel will benefit from it. Alright, so just like I said in this video, I brought the good news that anybody can now come into Canada if you write the right visa and you meet the requirement. Don't forget, in the past it has always been that you have to be a permanent resident of Canada, a citizen of Canada, or an immediate family member of Canada before you can come into Canada. And just last month it was extended to those that are in the US. But I can tell you of a truth that as of September 7th, international, you don't have to be a permanent resident, you don't have to be a PR. As an international student, tourist visa, diplomat, if you have the right visa and you meet some of the requirements which I will share in this video, you can now come into Canada. Is that not the good news? All right, wait for the main information. So in order for you to come into Canada, you must have received 2 doses of any of the 4 accredited vaccines that are accepted in Canada. And which are the 4 vaccines? Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, and Johnson & Johnson. You need to have received 2 doses of any of these 4 vaccines because those are the ones that are accredited in Canada. And not only that, you must have received the second dose at least 14 days before you plan to come into Canada. Anything lesser than that, you might have problem at the border with the border services. So once again, any of these 4 vaccines, you must have received 2 doses, and the second dose that you receive of any of this vaccine must have been at least minimum of 14 days before you travel to Canada. Anything lesser, there will be issue. Another major requirement that you need to fulfill, apart from taking 2 doses of the 4 accredited vaccines that I just mentioned, is that you need to download the Arrive Canada app. I've said this before in my previous video and I'm reiterating it again. You need to download the Arrive Canada app. I'll be linking how you can download it in the video description. You can actually go to your Google Store app. For those that use Apple, go to Apple Store and download this Arrive Canada app. Once you download it, it's pretty simple. You fill in those information because when you get to the border service here in Canada, they want to see those information. That is pretty simple and pretty straightforward. Fill in those information because they need to see that on your arrival. You need to show you, and what so part of the things that you need to fill in there includes just your profile, your personal profile, showing that you have taken the test, which of the vaccine you took, when you took the last one, and those information, they are very paramount because you will have to show the border service when you eventually arrive in Canada. And in addition to this, if you're coming into Canada with a minor, like anybody that is 12 years rather and below, they do not need to take the vaccine. 12 years and below do not need to take vaccine. You need to know that just in case you are coming with your kids or any of your ward or someone that you are actually taking care of. Let me make mention also that just for the fact that you have taken the vaccine, the 2 doses of the vaccine, you have downloaded the Arrive Canada app. Another thing that is very paramount that you need to do is that you need to make you do not need, actually in the real sense of it, you do not need the 14 days quarantine plan in the hotel, but it is stated by Canada Immigration that you need to make an alternative just in case. The main reason why they said that is because you do not need to if you test negative, but just in case if you come into Canada, maybe because of we can't actually state, you eventually, because when you come into Canada, you might be randomly selected to take a PCR test, just a random selection, and if it eventually tests positive, just because you have made your alternative arrangement for a hotel, for instance 14 days quarantine plan, then everything will go fine. So it is stated and it is advised that just because of the fact that you've taken the 2 doses and you've downloaded the app, you've keyed in your information, you still need to make an alternative plan just in case if you test positive when you're selected at random when you come into Canada. So that is why it is stated. But on a good day, if everything goes well, you've taken the 2 doses and everything goes well, you've done what you need to do, you are not going to quarantine in the hotel for 14 days. Also, another thing that I need to let you know is that for the fact that as an international you're coming into Canada, you need to know that there are only 9 accredited international airports where you can land. Please don't make that mistake of landing in non-designated airports. Because of this pandemic, government have only highlighted 9 international airports for international travelers to land, and these international airports are Toronto Pearson International Airport, Montreal Trudeau International Airport, Vancouver International Airport, Calgary International Airport, Halifax Stanfield International Airport, Quebec City Jean Lesage International Airport, Ottawa McDonald Cartier International Airport, Winnipeg James Armstrong Richard International Airport, and last but not the least is Edmonton International Airport. So these are the 4 designated 9 international airports that international student, diplomats, tourists, whoever that is coming into Canada, PR or citizen as the case is, these are only the 9 designated international airports you should book your flight. Any other airport apart from these 9, you will not be allowed to come into Canada. Also, it is worthy to note that for my Indian subscribers, Indian viewers, that you cannot take a direct flight from India to Canada. The ban has been in place for the last few months and it has been extended again up until September 21st. Let us hope that it will not be further extended again. But direct flight from India to Canada there's a ban. You can't take a direct flight up until September 21st. And if you're coming in from Morocco, you can't come into Canada through a direct flight until September 29th if you're coming in from Morocco. But you can use a 3rd country to land in Canada, meaning that if you're coming from India, you can actually go to maybe Pakistan or UK or whatever country, land there. When you land there, you need to take a COVID-19 test and have your negative result minimum of 72 hours before coming into Canada. Then you can come into Canada. Meaning, what I'm trying to say in essence is that you're coming from Morocco or from India, direct flights can't come into Canada because of the ban in place. But rather, what you can do is, if you need to come into Canada, you can go through another country. Take for instance, from India, you can go to Pakistan, if that is suitable for you, or UK, whichever country is suitable for you. Take your COVID-19 test there, make sure it is negative, and make sure that it is at least 72 hours before you eventually come into Canada. The same rule applies to those that are coming in from Morocco. So just because government just felt that these 2 countries probably they have high prevalence of the Delta variants or whichever the case is, that is why the ban has been stated. But we hope but by the end of September, the ban will be lifted. Alright, just to summarize everything I've said today, I feel so elated because I've received this many questions. People keep asking me this question that when can I come into Canada? Especially international students that have their visa already with them. When can they come into Canada? Oh, I've been doing my courses online. Now is a good time for you to come into Canada because the airport, everything has been open for you. The 9 designated airport is open for you. In as much as you have taken the 2 doses of the 4 accredited vaccine. Yes, some people might want to ask me this question that, oh, in my country, I didn't take any of these 4, what can I do? Even if you do not take any of these 4 vaccines and you've been vaccinated, probably you take Covax, another vaccine that is different from any of these 4, what you can do is that you can still come into Canada, but you need to quarantine in the hotel for 14 days. So once again, if you have taken the 2 doses of the vaccine, but you did not take any of these 4 that Canada accepted, what you can do is you can still come into Canada, but you need to have your quarantine plan. You need to take your test. When you land in Canada, you're still going to take a test, and you need to go through the quarantine procedure. So that is just it. So for the fact that you have not taken the vaccine doesn't mean that you can't come into Canada. Or even if you have taken the vaccine, but you didn't take the one that is accredited by Canada government, you can still come into Canada. If you have any question, anything you're not clear about, feel free to drop it in the comment section. I will do justice to those questions. And if you enjoy this video, it doesn't cost you anything, hit on the likes button. If you haven't subscribed, please, first time out or you'll be returning to this video and to my channel and you haven't subscribed, it won't cost you anything, it doesn't buy. Please hit on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be among the first to get it. And don't forget to share this video with whoever you feel will benefit from it. Till I come back to you again on this YouTube channel, I remember your one and only MC Bernardino. This is Canada Reality. See you in Canada very soon.